The library was a sanctuary, a place of silent whispers and forgotten stories. Sunlight filtered through the high windows, painting dust motes onto the ancient wooden shelves. Maris traced her fingers along the spines of the chrono scrolls. They held the memories of her city, its triumphs and its tragedies. The events of the paradox crisis, a tear in the fabric of time itself, were etched in those pages. She felt the weight of history pressing down on her. The paradox crisis had shattered their city's perception of time. It had left scars, both visible and invisible. Many wanted to forget, to move on. But Maris knew that true healing required understanding. Maris closed her eyes, remembering the chaos, the fear. She remembered the silence that followed, a silence born of pain and confusion. She knew then that she couldn't stay silent. The past, even a painful past, held valuable lessons. Those lessons could help them build a better future. The easy path would be to let the past fade away, to leave the chrono scrolls undisturbed. But Maris had never been one to choose the easy path. She believed in the power of truth, even when it hurt, especially when it hurt. Transparency, not revolution or silence, was the answer. They needed to understand what had happened, learn from their mistakes and heal together. But she couldn't do it alone. She needed allies, people who understood the importance of their shared history. Maris thought of Ilara, the city's architect, a visionary who rebuilt their world with creativity and compassion. And then there was Theo, the archivist's apprentice, a young man with a thirst for knowledge and a passion for preserving their collective memory. Together, they could bring the truth to light. Ilara listened intently as Maris spoke, her eyes reflecting the flickering candlelight. The chrono scrolls hold the key to understanding the paradox crisis, Maris explained. But they are complex, fragmented. We need your help to decipher them, Ilara. Your understanding of the city's structure, its flow, will be invaluable. Ilara nodded, her gaze thoughtful. She had witnessed firsthand the devastation caused by the temporal distortions. Rebuilding the physical city wasn't enough. They needed to rebuild their understanding of time itself. I'm with you, Maris, Ilara said, her voice firm. We can use the scrolls to create a map, a guide to navigate the past and reshape the future. Theo, eager and bright-eyed, embraced the challenge with enthusiasm. His knowledge of history and his meticulous nature made him the perfect person to help piece together the fragmented narratives within the chrono scrolls. Together, Theo said, his voice filled with determination, we can unravel the threads of the past and weave them into a tapestry of understanding. Their goal was ambitious, to transform the city's collective understanding of time. They wanted to move beyond the fear and confusion that lingered after the paradox crisis. By sharing the truths hidden within the chrono scrolls, they hoped to foster healing and reconciliation. They envisioned creating a public archive, a space where everyone could access the knowledge contained within the scrolls. It would be a place of learning, reflection, and dialogue. Through shared understanding, they believed they could begin to bridge the divides that had emerged in the aftermath of the crisis. Maris, Ilara, and Theo understood the importance of presenting a balanced narrative. They wouldn't shy away from the difficult truths, but they would also highlight the resilience and compassion that had helped their city endure. They wanted to inspire hope, to show that even in the face of adversity, humanity could find a way forward. Section 5. The Weight of Revelation. As they delved deeper into the chrono scrolls, Maris felt the weight of their undertaking. The scrolls revealed not only the grand events of the paradox crisis, but also the personal stories, the individual losses and sacrifices. Each page was a testament to the fragility of time and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Maris knew that revealing the truth would be a double-edged sword. It had the power to heal, but it could also reopen old wounds. Some people might not be ready to face the past. Others might use the revealed truths to reignite old conflicts. Maris wrestled with the ethical implications of their work. How much to reveal, how to present the truth in a way that fostered understanding without causing further pain. These questions haunted her, reminding her that their task was not simply about unearthing the past, but also about shaping the future. Section 6. Seeds of Doubt. Word of their endeavour spread through the city like whispers on the wind. Many welcomed the prospect of learning the truth about the paradox crisis. They yearned for understanding, for closure, but others viewed their efforts with suspicion and fear. Some feared that dredging up the past would only serve to divide them further. They clung to the familiar narratives, the simplified versions of history that provided a sense of comfort and stability. The possibility of those narratives being challenged filled them with unease. Maris encountered resistance from unexpected quarters as well. Some city officials, those in positions of power, worried that the truths revealed in the Chrono Scrolls might undermine their authority. They saw Maris and her companions as troublemakers, stirring up dissent and unrest. Section 7. The Power of Shared Stories. Despite the challenges, Maris refused to be deterred. She knew that the truth, once revealed, had a power of its own. It might be painful at first, but ultimately it would set them free. She held on to the belief that shared understanding was the foundation for a stronger, more compassionate society. Maris, Ilara and Theo organised public readings, sharing excerpts from the Chrono Scrolls that highlighted the courage, resilience and compassion displayed during the crisis. They created artistic installations and interactive exhibits that brought the past to life, allowing people to experience history in new and engaging ways. Through these shared experiences, walls began to crumble. Suspicion gave way to curiosity. Fear yielded to empathy. As people listened to each other's stories, they discovered common ground and a shared desire for healing. Section 8. A Future Forged Together. The journey wasn't easy. There were setbacks and moments of doubt. But with each challenge, Maris, Ilara and Theo's resolve grew stronger. They were driven by the belief that a shared understanding of the past was essential for building a brighter future. Their efforts began to bear fruit. The public archive became a hub of activity, a place where people from all walks of life came together to learn, reflect and connect. The city's narrative began to shift, evolving from one of fear and division to one of resilience and hope. The paradox crisis, once a source of trauma and division, became a catalyst for growth and transformation. The city, once fractured by the wounds of the past, began to heal. It was a testament to the enduring power of truth, reconciliation and the human spirit's ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. Section 9. Echoes of Hope. Maris stood in the heart of the city, the air alive with the sounds of laughter and conversation. The sun, setting on the horizon, cast long shadows that stretched towards the public archive, now a beacon of knowledge and understanding. She thought of the journey they had undertaken, the challenges they had overcome. It had been a long and arduous path, but the rewards were immeasurable. They had chosen transparency over silence, healing over division, and in doing so they had helped to reshape the very fabric of their society. The echoes of the past still lingered, but they no longer held the power to divide. Instead, they served as a reminder of the importance of truth, the resilience of the human spirit, and the boundless potential for growth and transformation that lay at the heart of their shared humanity. The future, once uncertain and shrouded in the shadows of the past, now stretched before them bright with the promise of a new dawn.